Well, Wall Street shares features slipped today with the dollar, while Treasury yields rose as concerns about United States economic policies were underlined by Moody's downgrade of the country's credit rating. Asian shares also fell as a mixed bag of Chinese economic data, which showed the domestic economy was struggling even as the United States tariff began to bite into exports. While the White House kept up the rhetorical pressure on the trade partners, MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside of Japan shed 0.8%. Japan's Nikkei down 0.7%. Chinese blue chips eased 0.4% as retail sales missed forecasts for April. While industrial output was also slowed, Eurostock 50 features were flat, while FTSE features fell 0.3%. DAX features lost 0.2%, S&P 500 features slid 1%, Nasdaq features 1.3%, following a major rally last week in the wake of President Donald Trump's decision on lowering levies on China. Well, as part of efforts to enhance diplomatic relations, Britain and the European Union have reached a last-minute deal over a significant reset to relations after a breakthrough on fishing rights and checks on food and other agricultural products. This comes under the agreement finalized just a few hours before the UK-EU summit begins in London. Prime Minister Keir Starmer says the deal agreed marks a new era in relationship with the EU, but parties also agreed to make it easier for UK food and visitors to reach the EU and sign the contentious new fishing deal.
This is the first UK-EU summit, and it marks a new era in our relationship. And it's really good that we're able to be around this table for this summit, the first of what will be of many summits as we progress through this new era. We on this side are following through on what the British public voted for last year and the mission of this government to deliver security and renewal for our country and improve the lives of working people. In uncertain times, a new era for defence, security and trade.
This is our first summit since Brexit, and the United Kingdom and the European Union are looking forward, not looking back. We are here to work on the new relationship, not to talk about the past one.
We are now turning the page and opening a new chapter. A new chapter that is so important in these times because we see the rise of geopolitical tensions, but we are like-minded. We share the same values. We know that we work shoulder by shoulder, hand in hand, when it's really coming to crisis and difficult moments.
Well, according to new data from China's National Bureau of Statistics, it shows that the country's industrial output and retail sales growth have slowed amid trade tensions with the United States. The National Bureau report shows the factory output grew 6.1% year-on-year in April, down from a 7.7% rise in March. Analysts have forecast a growth of 5.5% and 5.7% in March. Retail sales grew 5.1% year-on-year, slower than 5.9% growth recorded in March, and fixed assets investments, which includes property and infrastructure investment, rose 4%. The latest data also shows that China's unemployment rate fell slightly from 5.2% to 5.1%. China's economy remained resilient in the face of U.S. President Donald Trump's tariff after gross domestic product expanded a better than expected 5.4% in January to March period.